Beantown Rundown: Why Red Sox free agency pursuit of Shohei Ohtani would be a mistake. The Red Sox are reportedly set to be a real player for Shohei Ohtani in free agency, but adding Ohtani this offseason would be a mistake? Welcome Red Sox fans, subscribe to the channel to receive the latest Red Sox news. Help us reach the 1,000 subscribers so that our channel arrives for more people. I count on all of you. The Boston Red Sox remained somewhat competitive for much of the 2023 campaign, but when all was said and done, they finished with a 78-84 record and missed out on the playoffs by quite a big margin. Changes will be made this offseason, and in a sense, they have already been made now that Chaim Bloom has been fired as the team's president of baseball operations. The Red Sox weren't necessarily a bad team last year, but the gaping holes on their roster that had been identified before the season even started came back to kill them. While the lineup always seemed to run extremely hot or cold, the pitching staff was piecing things together for pretty much the entire campaign. Boston was in the wild card hunt through August, but completely fell apart in September, which wasn't totally surprising given the state of their roster. Truth be told, the Red Sox are probably a few competent pitchers and maybe another solid bat or two away from being a real playoff contender. Finding a way to add to their decent core group is attainable, and the new general manager of this team will have a lot to work with. What the team shouldn't do, though, is go out and make a massive push for superstar two-way phenom Shohei Ohtani. The Red Sox should not pursue Shohei Ohtani in free agency. Ohtani's pending free agency is the biggest storyline in the MLB after the Los Angeles Angels opted to not trade him at the 2023 trade deadline. Ohtani very likely just picked up the second American League MVP award of his career thanks to his best season at the plate, .304 BA, 44 HR, 95 RBI, 20 SB, 1.066 OPS, and another dominant year on the mound, 10-5, 3.14 ERA, 167 K, 1.06. All the big-name squads are going to make a push for Ohtani, but considering how the Red Sox are in the middle when it comes to the rebuilding/contending scale, it didn't seem like it would be wise to expect them to be all in on Ohtani. As it turns out, though, several reports have come out recently indicating the opposite, and it looks like they could be players for Ohtani after all. The allure of adding Ohtani is clear as day. Needed last offseason and failed to make. You can make a case that this move still would be wildly beneficial for the club, but after deciding not to spend on homegrown fan favorites like Mookie Betts and Xander Bogaerts, why would the checkbook suddenly open up for Ohtani? Nobody is saying Ohtani isn't a good player, but based on the Red Sox needs entering this offseason, this just isn't the sort of move that would be beneficial for them. A duo of Ohtani and Rafael Devers leading the lineup would be outrageously good, but beyond that, they wouldn't have much considering hundreds of millions of dollars would be going to just those two guys. Boston's best path forward is to try to add multiple good to great players to shore up their roster depth, which is why passing up Ohtani makes the most sense, unfortunately. Red Sox fan, do you think it's a mistake or get the negotiations right with Ohtani? Leave your taste and your opinion in the comments and share and subscribe to the channel to receive the latest Red Sox news.